Congratulations on becoming a new horse owner. This is such an exciting time with many decisions to be made and so much anticipation for what the future will bring you as a horse owner. You're going to have so many amazing adventures with your horse and your new horse friends too. Maybe you're buying a horse for your horse crazy kid right now, or maybe you are the horse crazy kid who's now an adult and you finally have the time and the money to pursue your passion. I love working with first-time horse owners because usually you're prepared for the endeavor as an adult, you are excited about it, and you have passion to educate yourself about their medical needs, their nutritional needs, their training needs, and it's really fun for me to educate owners and share my experiences throughout the years. As you no doubt know, horse ownership really should not be a passing fancy. I work with many clients who've had their horses for over 2 decades now, and some for over 3. It's a huge commitment, and your expenses will include boarding, feed, tack, hoof care, and last but not least, veterinary care. So, figuring out a responsible financial plan to care for these creatures that have such a long lifespan and so many needs along the way, it can be intimidating. Hopefully, you've worked out a budget that has a little bit or maybe a lot bit of wiggle room for those inevitable emergencies that horses are so good at getting themselves into. In our practice, we've found that the CareCredit credit card can be a vital resource for some clients to give you peace of mind for when unexpected things happen. A wise person once told me that the cheapest part of buying a horse is actually the price tag on the horse, and that is so true. Unfortunately, the major expenses come down the road with the maintenance of that horse, and those horses can be our companions for 2 and 3 decades sometimes, so you need to plan ahead for that. So when you acquire a young horse, you need to think about the fact that horses these days are often living into their 30s, so you need to plan ahead, and those costs certainly can mount over time, so have that in mind when you make that leap. As a new horse owner, you're going to be forming a team to care for your horse, and that's going to include probably a trainer to get started with. It's going to include your equine veterinarian, and then you also need to think about the financial impact of owning that new horse and forming a team, so to speak, of how you're going to finance the horse's expenses. So the CareCredit credit card, in our experience, has been an asset to horse owners that can help you afford those sort of unexpected expenses and allow those to be sort of parceled out over time in a more acceptable manner.